Hi, Bestie. In this video, I'm going to close out my fourth paycheck budget for the month of June, and then we're going to go and get into it's really not a paycheck, but I'm going to place it under my fifth paycheck for the month of June. I'm going to use the money that I received from my cousin and my daughter to do a few saving challenges and to close out the budget for the month of June. So if you're interested in any of those things, let's go ahead and get started. Hi, bestie. Welcome to my channel. My name is Miss Frugal, also known as Karen. If you're new here, welcome, welcome. So glad that you are here with me today. I do budgeting, plan with me, unboxing type of videos, cash stuffing and saving challenges, give you tips on how to save on gas at the pump. So if any of those things interest you, hopefully you decide to subscribe. So, this is my July setup so far. I might end up adding some more stickers. I wanted the Christmas in July and 4th of July theme. So I use blue and red stickers here. I do have to add some more stickers. But this is what I have so far for my budget goals. And I end up adding these account balances. So I'm going to do a beginning balance as of July 1st, and then I'll do the end of the month. So I thought I'd just show you guys what I've done in my blackout planner. So let's go ahead and get to the month of June. And Bessie, if you've been here before, welcome back. So glad that you decided to come back to my page. I truly appreciate it. So let's go ahead and open up my planner. So this is my paycheck, the last paycheck budget that I did, and I need to update my total so I can close out this paycheck budget. And I do need to do the savings challenge too. So glad that I got the money from my fam so I can do some additional saving challenges to close out the month of June. And just in case if you're new here, guys, my daughter and my cousin had owed me some money for the tickets that I purchased for the Beyoncé Cowboy Carter tour, and they gave me some money, so I'll be doing some additional saving challenges for that. But before I get to that, I need to close out this particular paycheck budget. Okay, so let's see what I need to add up. I'm looking at my totals here, so I can go ahead and jot them down. And I went ahead and added some of my Beyoncé stickers to this, but I'm jotting down my income for this, which is $217.42, and then my expenses all together, and it does include my cash wallet. Now I need to add up my savings, which is $102 to my expenses. Alright, let's go ahead and add these totals up so I can deduct it from my income. And altogether, it comes up to be $200.26. So let's go ahead and write that total down. And now I just need to deduct it from my income. And as you can see, I am under budget, which is great because a couple of weeks ago I was over budget. Okay, so I have a remaining balance of $17.16. And that's typically with my remaining balances, I just carry it forward. But I might end up starting doing something totally different with my remaining balance for the last 6 months of the year. I'm still thinking about it, but as you can see here, I jotted down some notes. My daughter and my cousin gave me $280 altogether, and that's the money that I'll utilize to do some saving challenges. So that's why I'm going to add a fifth paycheck. It's not actually a paycheck. It's just them paying me back. So it's just for me to account for it. I'm going to just record it right here as a paycheck budget. So since I'm doing this, I'm going to add my carry forward amount of $17.16 here. In the past, I would just carry it forward to the next actual paycheck, but I'm just going to add it right here, and then I need to add the $280 that they gave me as well. And let's go ahead and add these totals up. So hopefully all is well with you and yours. Let's add these up. Okay, so together that comes up to $297.16. So that's that part. Let's see what else I need to jot down. Oh, and I did end up making a purchase on Ko-Fi. I don't know if you said Ko-Fi or Ko-Fi. I bought some saving challenges from Simply Tea, and that came up to be, let me check my planner. That was $15.40. So I might as well just go ahead and deduct that from this amount. Okay. Oh, and you see what? I was on Ko-Fi when I uploaded a new savings challenge. So guys, I received $1 donation. Thank you so much. I was so shocked. I was like, oh my gosh. It always surprises me when you send me donations. And I'm just so glad that I saw it. And then I'm just going to add that to this total here. So thank you so much. And I got to update my total amount. I appreciate it. Those type of things make me so happy. And I just so appreciate it. And I just pray that if you pour into me like that, God blesses you tremendously. So let's deduct what I ordered from Ko-Fi from this. So that leaves me with $282.76. 76 cents. And that's the amount that I have available to cash stuff. Yeah, I'm not doing that total there. Cause I already went to the ATM and I took the $280 out from the Zales that I received from my cousin and my daughter. And so we're gonna go ahead and get into the things. And I am just excited because this is gonna allow me to catch up on a few challenges that I am behind on. You know, when you don't have consistent income and you're depending on sales, the fluctuation you just don't know. So I'm excited about this. It's going to allow me to catch up. So let's go ahead and count this. 20, 40, 60, 80, 130, 180, 280. All right. All right. So I have it notated there in my budget planner. And guys, I first want to, with the money, because it was from the Cowboy Carter tour, and I do have a few of those. I have one more challenge that I need to complete from that particular binder. Okay, so let me get my Cowboy Carter binder, and I'm thinking about making this cash envelope binder into like a scrapbook binder. That's one thing I'm doing with this particular one, because I did one for the Renaissance, and I did bring that particular binder in here, and I'll show you after I cash stuff this one. So this is the last challenge that I need to do, and let's go ahead and complete this one. So I have 8 more left, and this is what, $5 each, so it should be. I just need to cash the $40, but let's go ahead. Let me place this money in the tray. And then I'm going to add up how much money that I saved so far for the Cowboy Carter tour. And let me count this stuff to make sure. Okay, yeah, that's 40. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and add this $40 to this challenge so I can complete it. But yeah, this money right here that's within this binder, which is what I would utilize for souvenirs. Um, and yeah, I'm gonna use it for souvenirs because I know I want to go to the sacred. I'm not sure if the sacred will actually be selling some sacred items. Hopefully it does because I want the oil for my hair. And I need to go online to see what the merchandise so I can see what they have. Cause I know my daughter's getting merchandise and I really haven't. I think I saw it a few months ago. I need to go back to see if there's something that I actually wanted. But yeah, this money's gonna go towards something that I can buy as a souvenir. Cause I don't have to pay for the hotel. My cousin's paying for that. And then we're driving. So basically everything's covered. And I'm good. Alright, so now that I've added this, so all together with this particular challenge right here, what, I say $50? Okay, I'm just writing the $5 on each, so now let's go ahead and count this money up. So are you going to any planned concerts this year? I saw that Monica and Brandy has some. And then I know my daughter's going to see Chris Brown. Alright, so let's count this up. 1, 2, hold up. 3, 5, 10, 30, 50. Alright. So that's the $50 there. And I'm gonna write on the back. I'm gonna write on the back that I completed this. I was gonna write it on the front, but I can kind of use this as a dashboard. So, but yeah, are you going to any concerts this summer or the fall? Leave that in the comments. This is the only concert I'm planning on going to. I thought about the Monica and the Brandy, but I'm not interested in that. I remember when that song, The Boys Is Mine, that came out back in the day, I was into New Edition. I was really heavily into them during that time. But let's go ahead and see how much I've saved with all the completed Cowboy Carter challenges that I've done so far. Well, not so far because I'm not doing any more. And like I said earlier, this will go towards buying something at the concert. And I just have to deposit the money into my account because I did see that is no cash and that you have to swipe. So I'm gonna deposit the money. Yeah, I have to go ahead and deposit this money into my account. Alright, so this first challenge, it should be $20. This was a dollar challenge here. Okay, so let's go ahead and add this money up. Alright, it's 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Alright, should I get money? Let me get my tray. Alright, so let me go ahead and sort this money in my tray so we can go ahead and count up the rest of the challenges. But I'm not buying that much at this concert like I did Renaissance. So this one I should be $70. So let's go ahead and count this money up right here. 5, 10, 30, 50, 70. So far this totals up to $90. Alright, so now let's go ahead and add this challenge up here. And it's $20. Okay. Now let's go ahead and add this one up here. Let's see how much I saved on this challenge. Alright, so it should be $78 with this one. Alright, let's go ahead and count this money up. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23, 28, 38, 58, 78. Alright, so that reconciles. And I'm gonna recount the money after I go through each of the challenge that I completed towards the concert. Alright, let me move this money back so I can add my $2 bills. Okay, so now let's go to this challenge here, which we know is $50. But I guess I should just count again. 20, 45, 7, right? So that's $50. So it looks like so far, well not so far, altogether I saved $238. So that's how much I will be able to spend at Cowboy Carter. And the thing is, I stay within my budget. This is my budget that I have, unless I end up pulling some money from some other completed challenges that I have that I haven't allocated towards anything. So I need to go out there and see how much the items cost, and if there's, what do I want off the merch truck first. That's why I need to see if there's anything I want. I know my daughter says she wants a whole lot of things. Okay. But I'm not buying for her. I'm getting for myself. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. That's $11. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. See how many fives? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Alright, it's $58. I have 2 tens, that's 20, 78. Alright, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 160. Alright, it does reconcile to 238. So that is my budget for me to spend from the merch truck, unless I go through some of my challenges that I've completed that I can add to it. Not sure if I'm going to do that. Not sure, but I'll see once I check the merch truck to see what's out there. And then, like I said earlier, I'm thinking about making this binder right here into a scrapbook for the Cowboy Carter tour. Now, I do have my A5 planner where I have started doing some things with that. So I'm not sure, guys. Not sure. But let me put on here that I've completed what I'm going to do for the Cowboy Carter tour. Alright, and the amount that I was able to save. Okay, and I'm going to show you my Renaissance binder. My Renaissance binder, as I said before, is basically my memory planning, scrapbook planning, and then I do have how much I've paid in that particular binder. And that's this one right here, the Croco texture. This is the Renaissance binder right here. Not sure if I showed this to you before. And it's just different pictures and different stickers that I've added to this one. and I have the set list, and within it, and so like my A5 planner that I've already started for Cowboy Carter, I have the set list and all those things in that particular one. Two, but I'm thinking about making my smooth letter one into a scrapbook. But I'm trying to find a page where I jot down how much I paid during the Renaissance. So this is what, like, how much I've paid during the Renaissance. It was over $1,000, and I definitely did not pay that much for Cowboy Carter, because I don't have all those different expenses like I did for the Renaissance tour. But that's basically it for the Cowboy Carter challenge. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please like, share, subscribe, and turn your notification bell so you know when I upload another video, because I have some more cash stuffing and savings to do to close out the month of June. Okay, guys. Toodles!